Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Baxters Devotional, 30 Timeless Truths from Your Favorite Fictional Family, by Karen Kingsbury, read by the author.
The History of the Baxter Family, a note from me. I began writing about the Baxter family in the year 2000. At that time, I planned to write only 5 Baxter books in the Redemption series. I was about to turn in book 2 in that series when the 9/11 terrorist attacks happened. I talked with my publisher at the time, and we agreed that I should rewrite that book to include those tragic events. The Baxters would have flown their American flag. They would have given blood like so many countless others did in the days that followed September 11th, 2001. And so the tragedy of 9/11 changed the trajectory of the Redemption series. After all, Landon Blake was a firefighter, and John Baxter and his oldest daughter, Brooke, and her husband were doctors too. This fictitious family was patriotic and lived in the heartland of the country in Bloomington, Indiana, and they were people of deep faith. Of course, 9/11 changed their lives. It shaped them. The Redemption series was supposed to include only 5 books, but something happened along the way. I fell in love with this family, and you did too. I wasn't sure what to do about how much I loved them until one sunny soccer Saturday morning. I'd been gearing up to write the 5th book, Reunion. We lived in Vancouver, Washington at the time, and sunny soccer games were rare. 3 of our boys were playing that morning, so I set up my folding chair next to my husband and we anchored on the sidelines for several hours of soccer. Partway into the first game, 5 seats down from me, a woman in her 70s began a conversation with the friend next to her. I truly wish, the woman stared out at the kids on the field, that one day our whole family could be here to watch Joey play soccer. What? I leaned closer. I'm a storyteller with a background in journalism, so I couldn't help but listen. What do you mean? Her friend shifted in her seat and the 2 locked eyes. The whole family, the older woman sighed. I haven't told you this yet, Betty, but when my husband and I were younger, we had a baby out of wedlock. My parents forced me to place the baby for adoption. It about killed me. And all my life I've longed to meet that boy, so I could introduce him to his full-blooded siblings. She hesitated. So he could be part of our Saturday morning soccer games. I tuned out of that conversation, and another one began to build in my heart. How awful, I thought, being forced to place a child for adoption? And suddenly a movie began to play.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?